Right, greetings. Let's start what we are coming to the room to do. Now, we first of all have to draw our. This is the problem you are given. You have to draw the given views, copy the given views, and draw an auxiliary elevation on x1, y1. Show hidden details for the hole, the 36 diameter hole. So, the first thing to do would be to draw our hexagon. Now, what we are given is a length of a side. So we could start to draw. Let's go with our. Hey, where did it go? Ah, I bring it back. Bring back our water card. Right. We our line is 45. So we have 45. We go 60 degrees. 120. What is happening is I have my 45, 45. Hey, enter. Uh, 240. Alright, what I'll have to do just to go down to what is happening, I had set mine to 5 degrees. So we set it to 15 now. So we have our elevation here. Now we have to move it down a bit because the auxiliary has to go somewhere up here. Right, the next item on the program would be to let's put in a center line to make it look good. I don't normally like to do this, because sometimes your line doesn't come out straight enough. Okay, let's copy this. And we could rotate it. We have to draw our hole now. The hole is 36 diameter. So center radius, center 18. Now we have to put in our plan. I want the x1 y1 line. The x1 y1 line is somewhere here. There's no particular distance on it, but we start to draw here and we carry it out. Oh, xy line, sorry. Now we want our figure to be 5 below here. So we could copy this and bring it down 5. So you can start our figure. Hey, why is that? Escape. So you have to be careful when you're moving these things. Right, as it's supposed to be. Right, we're gonna draw our plan. The plan is supposed to line up with this here, so you go on that line. Come, go here, move it here, come down, start here, click here, and the distance is 15. You can go across, come down here, straight down, click, and you go up 15. Yeah. We close our figure. Erase this line. continue to get our plan here from this corner. Again, once your dotted line appears, you could click. You're drawing a line from here. Click on line, you have your endpoint, come down. Once you see the green dotted line appear, then you can click. Come down to here. We have to get our hidden detail lines for the whole. Hidden detail line, click on line, click on this point. No, click on this point, sorry. You put your mouse on this point, move in the direction you want to draw. Once you see the green dotted line there, go down until where you want your line start. So that will be your hidden detail line there. Do the same thing on the other side. Click on line, go on the point, carry your mouse down until you see the green dotted line appear. You click where you want to start the line, click where you want to end the line. Now, because these two drawings are so close, we could extend the center line. Now, they give you a specific length to start the X1, Y1 line. Now, first of all, you have to do this thing properly. So let's go to text layer, and you want the single line text. Click here. The text is X. We want X. Oh, wow. All right. What has happened is text I'm using now is, we have to go to annotate. Let's use the text style. Let's use standard. Set current. Close. Yours should be standard in any case. So we want again text, single line text. Only place anywhere there, and we want our text. So let's erase this. X is there. Now we want to start our line. Let's do a construction. Construction line. Right, we want to start our line 65 away from the end here. So what we could do is copy this line here, 65. Right. We could then move this up to where you start and put our X1, Y1 line here. Our X1, Y1 line is 45 degrees. So this would not be needed again. Remember, this here is 65. 45 degrees X1, Y1 line. Copy X, Y. Now X1, Y1 line, and now this, let's do it the way they have it. Copy. Copy. Now remember, this is x1, x1, copy. Right, now let's get down to drawing. Now to draw an auxiliary view, you must draw lines for the orthographic projection. Your projectors, the line that come down from from the elevation are always perpendicular to the XY line. Now when you are doing an auxiliary view, your projectors must be perpendicular to the X1, Y1 line. So if you are using this as a construction line, let's first of all do the hexagon here. If you are looking in this direction, you're going to see these points here. This one, make sure it's perpendicular. Make sure this angle here is 90 degrees. So once we have that there, we're going to copy this from here to here, this and this. This would give us our hexagon. Now the base is on the x1, y1 line. So what we need is this height here. Now instead of measuring, I normally use a circle. So if you want the height from here to here, you draw a circle. And I will now carry this circle, move this circle from where the center is on the XY line to here. So in other words, I use my donut. 0.5 is the inside diameter, 1 is the external diameter. So now we have our donut. So what we took is the distance from the XY line to this point here, which was this here. Alright, let's erase this circle. Now remember, that line, the line that we have just drawn, is this line here. From this point to this point, which should be from this point to this point. So we have started by drawing this line. This line is on this point is on the XY line, which is here. This point is along the center line. Alright, from there we have to get the height. So again, I use my circle. I draw, you could take the measurement if you want. You can measure this and mark it out up here. Measure from here to here and mark it out up here, but I prefer to use a circle. So you have this as the center. That is the radius. You then move that circle from here to here, and that would give us, we can then draw another donut. You could copy this one, but hey, see, I'll be very careful when you do this. Make sure make sure this is in the center. All right. Escape. So let's copy our donut from here to here. That will give us our next point. You can use the same height for this point here because from here to here is the same height on the other side. So therefore, what we could do, two ways you could do it. You could move the circle from here to here, or let's move the circle. Move the circle from this point to this point. So that will give us another donut. And we draw a line from here to here. Yay. It looks a bit funny, but say what? Last point, or the almost last point. You draw a circle or take the measurement from here to the XY line. When you move that circle, the center of the circle, to get the center of the circle, you go to the edge of the circle, and the point would come up from there to here. Line, you join here to here, here to here. Now what you have done so far is to draw the face of it. What you can do from here would be to get the back. Now the back of it would be, let's use a different construction line. The back of it would be here. And that point is going to be, you can take the measurement the same way. It's the same measurement as this. So if you carry it, if you move your circle from here to here, you would get your point on the outside here. We do not see, you have to be very careful when you're trying to hustle this thing. This thing must go directly on this point here. Right, so if we copy our donut now, and put it at this point, our line would be here to here. And if we are getting the same shape, the line is parallel here, so all you can do it piece by piece, or you can just copy this, take it from there and put it here. You just have to draw this line from here to here. Right, the last part now would be to put the hole, and they would want see, in auxiliary, you're looking at this, you're looking at the same hexagon, but you're tilting it, you're looking at it at an angle. So what you do now is to draw the hole. We'll have to put in our center lines. Center lines are very important when we are doing the hole. The center line would go from here across here, and if you, let's copy this, the center line would be there. So you can draw a center line from here, go up there. Now, what I would suggest at this point in time is we take off the two construction lines that we are using so far. Take off this one, and I think this one. Right. Now they are there, but this, you don't want to be to confuse our circle. So let's see, let's use this construction line here, this one here. We could divide our circle into 12. So let's divide the circle here What do you want to divide? Note, click on draw. The figure with the small n is divide. You want to divide the circle here. How many parts do you want? 12. You get your 12 divisions here. You then draw lines to pass through the center. You can do this by polar array, but let's escape. Right. Right. Once you have our circle divided into 12, you then produce these lines down to the face of the figure. Right, the edge, same thing. Right, once you have those lines come down there, you then carry them up, again, perpendicular to the XY line. You carry up these lines, copy, Alright, again we use our trusty donut. This first line here is on the center line, so you can use a donut. Internal diameter 0.5, external diameter 1, and put our donut here. Now to get the next point, as what we did previously, you want the distance from here to here. Something not reading right. You draw a circle from here to here. Oh, you see the mistake that was made? I did not draw the line through the center. So all this have to be redone. You have to be very careful when you're using the people. Let me do overall. The lines, the divisions are not on the exact center. Look at there. That's just why I realized there was an error. So erase this and move this, erase the whole circle. You have to draw the circle from here. Our radius is 18. See, this is not something to hustle. Now I don't like that thing I had there just now. So DDP TYPE, enter. A. D DDP TY D type. This dialog box, I like my markers like this. Set absolute units, so okay. So now when we want to divide our circle into 12, not the outline, we're using these construction lines here. Number of parts. Divide, we want to divide the circle. Number of parts 12. Right. Now, if you draw your line from here to here, right, once you ensure that it passes through the center, you know you are on point. Draw this here, enter. enter, enter. You repeat the process, come down to the front, 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 and come down to the front. Right, now we go up, draw the line straight up. See, our endpoint was correct. It's the internal points that give trouble. So you copy this, right, make sure they're on point there. Right, we have our first point. This is on the center line. Now what you do, you draw, well, I supposed to take measurements, but I will normally try to draw a circle from here to here. Notice it passes through the point on top and below. Now we just move the circle. The first point after, it should be here. So you'll get 2 points. You take your donut, 1 point here on the circle, the other point here on the circle. Know that the circle, let me do a circle here. This circle passed through these 2 points, upon top and bottom. So therefore, you move across the circle same way. So let's erase this circle and do the next one. You draw a circle from the center to the point. You can either copy the circle or move it. I'll move it. You're moving the circle from here to the next point. You then have 2. Take your donut, put it here and here on the circle. Erase. The circle, the circle, to get it on the center line, we could copy the circle here and take it from the center and put it on the center here, so that we will have our 2 here and here. Note that the circle in the elevation is not the same in the auxiliary. So let's continue. Circle here, move it here, and put 2 more donuts. Draw a circle again, copy the circle, put it here, copy the donut, put 1 here, put 1 here. Yes. Copy. Copy any donut. And the last one will be on the center line. So, what we can do now is to draw that using our spline, outline spline. What I'd suggest you don't do the whole circle, or you could do the whole circle here. Alright, let's do it in 2 halves. It helps. spline. You want to start here, and we're going through the points. Now to ensure that we have the top smooth, you could carry the point a little further out. Enter, and now you just trim that and erase the rest. Now, the reason why I did it in two pieces because the problem asks for hidden detail. Now to complete the whole, we can mirror this here and to be the hole there. Enter. Now they want the hidden detail, so therefore you're gonna have to get the back of the hole. The back of the hole is, let's use another construction line. All you need is draw the line from the back of the hole here, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, go straight up. So you see, notice the difference in the color. So all you have to do now is copy this curve, put it here, here. Now the thing is that we put the other half of the hole here. Let's copy this half and join it here. But that now, you would not see this portion. So what we can do is match properties. Oh, we can't, we need to get a hidden detail line here. So what you could do, the easier thing to do would be to draw a hidden detail line out here and match properties. Match properties, you match this, put this on the outside here. But here's one slight problem. You would need the, from here, oh, you gotta get a hidden detail line from here to here. Do the same thing below. Yeah, we take it from here to here. Alright, this one thing we have to get. We have to get this portion of the hidden detail. So there's a way we can do that is 1-point break. You click on the line. You want it broken at this point here. Click here. Now we can do your match properties and match this with this. Do the same thing below. Go to break, 1-point break. This line you want to break. You want to break it at this point here. You match properties, match this with this. So now that we have that there, you finish up by labeling. Now what you could do at this point in time is put back on your all your construction lines. Remember, the construction lines would be for the teacher to see that you are aware of what you're doing. Remember, that would not print dark. Alright, let's label our figures now. This is our first auxiliary. Elevation. You want to new text again, press enter, click here, rotation 0, this is the plan, and here this is the elevation. Right, Now the neatest way to finish up this is to draw your symbol. Remember with the symbol, well, some students they call it cup and saucer. What you do, you draw, or you could put a center line, a short center line. Uh, let's go with our outline now and draw two circles. One circle small, and one circle a little bigger. Alright, what you do with this now, this is first angle projection you want, right? First angle projection is where the plan is below. So what we do with this is to put some construction lines. So, uh, oh, alright, we could use construction lines and put a construction line, start and finish. So, to finish up our outline, for the big circle, behind here, for the small circles in the front here. This is your orthographic symbol. This is first angle projection. Copy our center line. And this should give you full marks for this SBA problem. Any questions, you can always email me. I hope you could complete this when you get it. Try it later.